Khabib versus Gaethje is coming up here, about another month or something. What are your thoughts on that? Since obviously you're a teammate of Khabib, like myself, and you've trained with him a lot more than I have. Break that fight down for me, because I think it's a dangerous fight with Gaethje. I think he's one of the toughest ones for Khabib.
Yeah, it's a huge fight. I think it's the toughest fight for Khabib out there. But I think he's definitely going to win the fight, because until you've actually sparred with him and rolled with him and grappled with him, it's just such a shock. It's such a shock with how strong and controlling he is. Yeah. And I think the first time that those guys fight, I think Khabib's going to overwhelm Gaethje. But I think if Gaethje learns and observes and takes things in, if they have a rematch, if they get to a rematch somewhere down the line, if Khabib doesn't retire, like, he could be the guy who has the best opportunity to beat him. But I don't know, because Khabib's still in his prime. He's still tearing through it. I don't know, man.
I think he could be the first guy and one of the only guys to ever retire undefeated in MMA if he keeps doing what he's doing. But I will have to say, to boost the fight, honestly and non-biasedly, I will have to say it is a dangerous fight. Because obviously I'm going for Khabib and I want him to win. But it is a really tough fight with a guy like that, because he's crazy, man. And he throws those freaking hands, bro. And anytime somebody does that,
he's improved. So, like, he's cleaned himself up and his strategy has gotten better. And when you see a guy who's leveling up as they climb the ladder, some guys are just boom right here and they win their way to that playing, but they don't really change their style. They don't really improve. They're just there. Yeah. And you don't see that with Tony. I'm not Tony, with Justin. You see, like, little steps up. He's getting better.
Yeah, but I agree with you though. Like, I think when he I agree it's scary, but I do agree with you once he feels that it's something you can't prepare for.
It can suck just when somebody grabs a hold of you with that strength. You're like, holy Jesus! Like, everything becomes a little bit harder. Every little adjustment, every little position becomes a little bit harder.
And coming from you, especially, like, it's easy for me to say that, and people's like, you're not a wrestler. Of course, he's gonna throw you around, but like, coming from you, that's more, obviously a legitimate claim. When you're saying the same thing I've said about how strong he is and how he can just, his balance and the way he can make your body move without you being able to do a damn thing about it is just insane. It's crazy.